Hello and welcome to the Online Ambassador platform. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for tuning in. What's up? What's happening? How is life? How is the family? I hope everything is, okay with you. My name is Ados Michael. Today I'm going to be talking to you about you need to differentiate your startup using the 5P's of business branding. A lot of people don't understand business branding, don't understand that it's also, times and conditions that you need to, always look into and also always inculcate into your business to make it work, well for you. There's a standard, there's what you need, there's a template, there's, tools that are, on your brands that you need to make sure you don't joke with. Okay, so these are also very important, okay, for you to know that. So it's very, very important you know that there is that. Now, every startup founder feels a good mix of excitement and apprehension when they are just starting out. With an idea and some research behind them, they set out to build the next innovative product. There are times when you, as a founder, find it very frustrating in running business activities because of the things you have not really given attention to, and not until you begin to comprehend them you will fail. I know it was never easy because I have been in such position before. Always remember that as you get deeper and deeper into the startup world, you realize many of your peers are working on their next big idea. Navigating the world of startups can be challenging, especially if this is your first time and you are unsure of the process. There is big difference between knowing your idea and being able to communicate it to the world in a coherent way. People always ask you about your startup. You will have curious onlookers wanting to know what you are working on. When you pitch to potential investors to get feedback, or even when you are in front of a room full of people at a demo day or a conference, people are not only looking at your core product, they are observing how you are able to express your idea to your target audience. If you are starting a new business or need to structure a struggling one, the following information should be invaluable to you. It is called 5P's. A lot of people actually, carve out few out from it, call it 3P's, 5P's. So you can do. The most important thing is the message you're about to push. You need to carve it out in the way it should suit, not just cut a little bit, taking just something out of something. The full package is 5P's. Okay, nearly every organization or system adopts these elements, 5P's, which are 1. Personality, 2. Positioning, 3. Purpose, 4. Process, 5. People, and 6. Product. I will give it a bit of explanation to each of the elements for better understanding. Okay, now we start with the first one, personality. Bring your unique personality to your product and your brand. Inject your ideas and opinions to your brand. Without your personality, your brands will be another one of the startups. Create a personality for your brands with your personal flair. Lay down some core value for your brand that you can communicate through stories. Having a set of core values for your brand is a real way to create a personality for your brand. Make your core values fun instead of the corporate kind. I know a consulting firm that their core value is smile. I might not remember anything else, but now I associate a smile with their brand. With one word, they are able to inject their personality into their brand, and it becomes a great topic of conversation. Any investors or client will smile when they see that, and they will be sure to have a conversation around it. So think about things that incite you and you strive and stand for, and fuse them into your brand. The next one is positioning. Why are you different? different. No idea is new idea, but every idea is unique because of you. What makes your product or idea different from so many others in the market? You need to have a positioning statement that you are able to coherently convey even before you are asked for it. Now, the purpose reveals why your product will make life easier for your target audience. The positioning paves the way for your customers to have a reason to buy from you and not your competitors. Don't forget to add an emotional component to your brand positioning statement. Sometimes just cutting costs or innovative products is not enough. Now let's take, for example, Uber's brand positioning statement is everyone's private driver, whereas Light's brand's positioning statement reads your friends with a car. Now at the basic level, both brands pretty much do the same thing, but because of their positioning statement, you get a very different feels about how the experience is going to. You need to have a clear purpose. What is the purpose of your product? There needs to be a good story or experience that you are able to draw on when you talk about the purpose. Who does it serve? Why should your target audience buy your products or services? How does it make life easier for them? The more clarity you have about the purpose of your product, the more you are able to draw in your target audience easily, because you are talking to their needs and fear directly. I recently met a founder who is creating a product for the gifting industry. Her purpose is very clear: to make giving fun and easy. Now, process. To every successful business, both small and large, that you can see around you today, there is this procedure to it. Success on large scale is all about the process and is equally crucial at small level or smaller level. The process starts at the conception stage, that is, product or services development. It then moves you from there to the hiring of labor and expansion. If you really want to comprehend in detail, think about every information in your business plan. If you don't have a business plan, you are already missing it. You are more of a serious-minded person in business if you have your business plan. It is your process. Most times, you will have to audit your process as well. People, as you know, are always integral. Even if you are a one-man or woman operation, the business can't survive without bodies filling the seats and keeping the wheels returning. There is much more to this part of people than just filling seats, taking orders, completing deliveries, completing sales, sellings of courses. You understand what the people in the shop or office do. In business, the right people make you profitable, while the wrong people generally do not. If you, as a manager, you don't audit your people and you only tend to do so when there is a customer complaint, it is a sign that you are not doing well. However, you must always watch them, walk and ask them questions to determine their attitude, efficiency, and satisfaction, to see if there is something you can do within their prison to make them happy. Products. This is very crucial part of it. There is always a product or services to be marketed in business. As important as it is, if the aforementioned is not properly put in place, it is a waste of time altogether. However, success is recorded here if personality, positioning, purpose, process, and people are properly put into check. Use the 5P's to get some basic brand functionality for your startup when you are just starting out. The list above will help you create a solid foundation if you take every part seriously. These are top success secrets of top successful organization ever lived. Stay connected with me, your one and only Amadurs Michael, aka the Online Ambassador. My podcast is there. You can visit my website to get connected with my podcast. My YouTube channel is here also, depending on which of the platform you're using right now. If you're using my YouTube channel or watching me, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click on the bell. If you're on my website reading this very article, cool, sure. Make sure you read it to the end, and make sure also you also click on the newsletter, so that anytime I post anything on my website, you'll be the first to receive it. Same thing also on my podcast. Please make sure you're following the guy for you to understand that every secret of a successful organization or any business you've seen, every of the 5P's listed, it's something that you don't need to joke with. You must make sure that none of them is missing, and at the end of the day you find out that you also will excel in your business. Okay, come in for a chat, get in touch. My main branch address is Block 45 Flat 3 BQ Zone 3 Games Village FCT Abuja, Nigeria, depending where you are watching this from, or when you're listening from this from, or where you're reading this from. My phone numbers are also listed. Well, in case you are not watching, then if you are listening, then the number is 08039202123, 09050383911. That's in case you're also reading. Of course, you should be, in front of you. My email address is adultsmichael@gmail.com. You can actually just, push any questions you have, and I will be there to answer it. So, thank you for connecting with me, either through my podcast, either through my website, or through my YouTube channel. Until I come your way again next time, stay safe, make sure you wash your hand, make sure you sanitize your hand, and make sure you wear your masks.